morning there, sweet peas. Basic prepper mom Myra, and I have had a morning. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have had a morning. Whoo! Had some bizarre dreams last night too, so just, and I'm one of those people that have very vivid dreams and it just kind of affects the rest of the day. So we'll see how that goes today. But I want to touch base on a term that's kind of being used quite a bit all of a sudden. And I've done a video on this in the past before I even knew that it had a term or a name. But we're going to talk about werewolf preppers. And the reason I was kind of going back and forth, do I talk about it? Do I not talk about it? And the reason that I feel like I need to is because I've actually had a few people, not just one or two, a few people tell me, well, I don't have to worry about preparing. I don't have to worry about doing anything like that. I don't have to worry about stocking up and storing up, because when the time comes, I'll just take what you have. I'll just take you and your family out, and then I can have everything that I want, and I don't have to worry about it. And I'm like, really? People have also told me, you know what? I'm just going to come to your house. Boy, I know when things get bad, I'm going to come to your house. And I'm like, I don't think that's how it works, but they're now calling it werewolf preppers. Basically somebody that comes in and takes what you have. Now, I think the positive thing about werewolf preppers, and this is just my personal opinion here, is that they're going to tend to be more nomadic. They're going to tend to kind of move through and move on to looking for something else, looking for a different area, continuing to look for food or supplies or sources. So it's not, I don't think it's going to be a situation where they're going to come into your house and just be like, this is my house now, we're just going to stay here. And to assure that they don't do that, you definitely need to make sure that all of your preps, all of your stocking, all that stuff is not in very plain visible sight, and it's in different areas. And I've talked about that too, storing things in different locations, different areas. It's not a bad idea to have certain things out and about. If that were to happen, if we do get in that kind of scenario, a few food items, a few supplies. That way, if somebody does come in, the best thing to do with me is just to kind of stand back and go, look, this is all I have, but you can take some, and please leave some for us, which they probably won't, but this is all I have. And then they'll take those supplies and they'll move on. Assuming that there's not multiple hordes of people coming through, that may work for the time being to get them away from you, and then you can kind of go about your business and do whatever. But there is that possibility. Now, when you're talking about that possibility, you're also talking about security, and how are you going to secure that, those items for yourself and your family. What measures are you willing to go to? I touched base on another video a while back on that as well. And I think it's really easy for us to sit here and say that, you know what, if the A, B, and C happens, we're definitely going to be doing this, this, and this. And they're not going to take anything I have because I'll take that. It's really easy to say that, and it's easy to have a plan in place. But when it comes down to it, what are you actually going to do? And that's kind of where we need to be very much realist about this. You definitely need to have a plan. Fortify your house, meaning, security windows, security doors, lots of ample lighting in strategic locations, putting rose bushes and big thorny thick brush and bushes under windows and easy access to your house. Things like that definitely is going to be something that is going to help you to protect what you do have. Putting stores in different locations around your property, at other people's property, at different locations that nobody knows about, whatever you have to do. Those are all definitely defensive measures that you can take that really don't require a lot of defensive tools. So, if you understand what I mean. So we definitely want to look at fortifying and then look at your security issue. Look at how you're going to handle things. Look at how you're going to deal with the werewolf prepper situation. Or are you just going to bug out and go, you know what, we're just leaving everything here, bugging out, and this is where we're at. And that's a plan as well. But whatever works for you and your family, definitely need to start thinking about that now. I'm going to do a couple other videos. There's a lot of stuff to talk about that I've been hearing. Not sure I want to talk about some of it right now. Still doing a little bit of research on it, and definitely don't want to cause panic or undue stress with anybody. But just thought I'd touch base on the whole werewolf prepper thing, because that is a possibility that, and of course the more rural area that you, or the more populated, densely populated, whew, I can't talk this morning. Like I said, it's been a morning. The more populated area that you are in, the more chance that you have for those people coming to your place. But they are going to move out to rural areas. So it definitely is something that you need to think about no matter where you live. All right, if you guys have any questions or comments, please reach out to me. And as always, have a wonderful, amazing day and stay safe out there.